This one is, this is not my method that I use in my private sessions. When I do my private sessions, I work in the deepest possible level of trance where the person doesn't remember anything and they go out. I can't do that with a group. So what I do with a group, it's a lighter trance level because I want you to be able to remember what you're seeing and then you can write it down. So I'm hoping you all have writing materials. You have paper and pen. Otherwise, it's like a dream. You're going to forget it real quickly. So if you make sure you got all of that. But I think I've got a place that we can stop. This is going to have 3 parts to it. Be 3 separate parts to this. And usually when I'm doing it, we do a whole afternoon because there's a lot to it. Because after the person, we finish, usually have people say what they've found. But we can't do it in a group this large. So we'll probably just have to have a few people saying what they found and just go on. Otherwise, it would take too long. But we'll have to use the mics for that. I'll get to that part anyway. Okay. But this is intended to be a fun exercise. People do find some things that they need to know. They find information. But it's not as thorough as it would be if I was doing a private session. It's just intended to be a fun exercise where you're going to see things and you're going to get information. So just treat it like that. It's not going to be that deep. So, okay. The 3 parts we're going to be doing, the first part, we will take the entire room at one time. We're going to go into a past life. And I like for people to think about what they would like to find out. Sometimes they have things they're looking for or things wrong with them, and they might want to find the cause. If you are, trying to keep that in your mind. But I don't have any control of where you're going to go. You will see what you're supposed to see. But you'll go into a past life. The second part, we're going to take you to meet your guide or guardian angel. And you'll get a message from them. So this is all, there's all things here you can use anyway. Then the third part, we go into the future. So it's a lot of different things you'll be finding out. But normally when I do it, after we're finished with the part, I have everybody write down what they're seeing, and then if they want to, they can share. But like I said, it's too big of a group. We'll just have to have a few maybe who want to share what they have seen. Okay. Now, most of the time, this will work if you can visualize. The visualization is not that difficult, but some people say, I don't know how to visualize. They don't even know what I mean because they don't understand what the word means. Men especially have a problem with it. I found in my work, men's brains work different than women's brains. Okay. The men are too analytical sometimes. I want to try to figure out what I'm doing. I want to try to control the situation. They stay too left brain. They're the ones who may have trouble visualizing and seeing because they said, I don't know what you mean, I don't see anything. They're thinking you see with your eyes. It's not that, it's with the mind. So I'm going to be doing some exercises first to show you what I mean by visualization and how easy it is. But it's not with the eyes. You know, if you remember an event that happened in your life, an important day, a wedding, a funeral, a graduation, can you see it happening again in your mind when you recall that incident? That's the part of the mind we're working with, the part that has the memories. And it can be pulled forward just by seeing it again in your head. So it's not as complicated as people think it is. But we do have some people that just are not able to see, to visualize. There are other ways you can get the information. If you're not seeing something, just go with whatever comes. Maybe you'll hear something. Maybe you'll have an emotional reaction, a feeling. Some people are more feeling than they are seeing. If that happens, just trust however it's going to come into your mind. But the majority of the people are able to see pictures. And even if it's something silly and it doesn't make any sense, don't stop and try to figure it out. Just go with it and allow it to continue to flow. Because the minute you start trying to figure it out and saying, am I doing this right? This doesn't make sense. You're switching over to the left side of your brain. And then it's going to stop the process. That's the part that's got to think and figure it out. We don't want to be over there. So some people say, well, I was seeing these things, but then I thought, well, it's not right, so they just stopped the process. Whatever you're going to get is what you're supposed to have. It'll make sense later anyway. So just go along with the flow. Okay.